And that's how you work zero budget. Yeah, wow. Save those gloves. I think I might have stole it from my nephew. Thanks, Mike. Check this out. And then did we tell him about that? We haven't told him that. Let's just hold on until tomorrow. All right, tomorrow. You're gonna like that. Wait a minute. Yeah. Well, good morning. Guess we'll get back after this. All right, let's make some stuff. So, my brother has these old axles from a mobile home. Yeah, from a mobile home. So, I think we just have to move all of that. And we're tired. And get to that. But it is free, so I think that might be too long. Yeah. Yep. Junk pile to the rescue. There's a side mount. There's a foot. There's a round one. That looks like it's gonna be. That looks like it'll fit. Let's go see if it fits. Shove that right in there, Bob. Look what we found in the junk pile. Oh, fits like perfect. Yeah, that's gonna work like a charm. Man, we haven't spent one nickel yet. Yeah. So unfortunately, we grabbed the one that was on the bottom. So oops. It's full of rust. But it's not going to be a problem. We use everything anyway. Yeah. We're going to use the other one. But it's nice and strong metal, actually. There's a lot of good metal in there. So we're going to make a tailgate because it didn't have one. But we had this old shelf laying around that I also got for free. How much have we spent so far? So far, we're at zero. Oh, I love that budget. I got that from my boss, smartest guy I know, Chris. Nice. Thank you, Chris. For free. So we cut up some of this, and we'll just, bolt that on there, and then we'll just slide the gate right in there. So we're still at zero budget. We're still at zero. What's our time worth? Zero. Yeah, zero. Losers. But this is so rusted. I cleaned it off best I could, and I'm going to drop it in vinegar for as long as we can before we got to use it, and see how that comes out. So here's your before, and there's the before. And we're going to drop it in some vinegar. Drink? Heck yeah. Let's throw this in the bath for a little while. We'll pick that up later. Let her soak. Nice. So I just cut this out. It's got holes in it, and we don't have to, but we're making our own tailgate, so it's not going to have that strong tailgate holding it all together. So I'm going to just fill that back in with a little piece of angle iron so that it does a little bit of both. Fills that hole in and then makes this a little stronger. But again, you guys don't have to do that. We'll patch that hole, but it looks pretty good in there. So I don't know if you can see. Let's see. So they bolt it into here. So that's good. And then they add that little shield right there. Right in there. To keep the road splatter off of the bolts where it's bolted in so it doesn't rust out. So good job, Shannon. So that part's all right. Here I have that, but I also have that. Remember that one I was going to throw away? Let's see if that'll work. Okay, I know I said I was going to throw this away in the recycle bin, but I think she's got one last ride in her. We're going to use it to fix this. Voila. Just weld that in there, make it nice and strong. Reuse, recycle, reimagine, upcycle, what do you call it? This side's a little worse, but it won't matter because, where's my piece? I'll put this on. And then I'll weld a piece down here into this good metal down here. That's nice. Okay, so to get more strength here, I cut another piece out and it's multifaceted, so that'll be easy to weld on here first. And then I'll drop it in there and then weld it against that inside there where there's still some good metal on both sides. Just mark it, weld it. Here comes the disclaimer. I'm not a professional welder. That's a flux cord Harbor Freight welder, and it's gonna be just perfect. Plenty strong enough. Don't be afraid to just get out there and do it. So this is the piece Bob cut off the front of the frame. Cut that angle. So I'll put that right here, not this one, that goes on the other side, this one, and I'll put that right here. Weld that in. So what I've done is just made a gusset. So this 90 degrees, and this has a piece that goes down into there. You saw welds to the frame that way. So basically what I've done is I've taken a gusset and put it in here, right? Like that, to lock in that 90 degree, but I didn't want to stop the flow, so through a series of smaller pieces, one there, one here, I made a gusset from there down to the frame under there. See, so we need to cut off, 3 inches. Yeah, see how the angle's it's not quite right, but if it was shorter, it would be right. You get one over the other, so we'll find that angle. It's like right about there. So looks like we just need to cut off 2 inches. You want to sneak up on it? Well, yeah, cut off, and then get it right where it is. Okay. Just for giggles. You want straight cuts, or should I? Well, you can do straight cuts for now, but we'll have to do that. That'll have to happen, and that'll have to happen. But once we find that exact whatever it is, it's probably 45. Okay, so I'll take 3 inches off of there. Sure, it's probably 22.5 degrees. So it's 3 inches, like right where that. Yeah, is there 2 marks that match? 2 holes. And this one does. And you know what? We did do a pretty good matchup. So just off the end. What do you think? Cut off. 2 inches it is. 2, 3, something like that. 220. Just be precise. 2 and 5/16 or 13/16 inches. Yeah, that's the ball. 2 and 5/16. I'm gonna wipe this down because we just got it out of the vinegar. It's gonna start to flash rust, but I'll wipe it down and throw some paint on it. But you guys certainly don't need to, so you're still free. We're trying to do this build with this much money. This much. Zero. Goose egg. I'm firing up the Hercules. This is a bad boy right here. Now that's a grinder. It makes the cuts way easier. This thing goes really fast. Now, Harbor Freight is not a sponsor yet. But if Harbor Freight did want to sponsor and get me like a free winch or something, I'd be open to that. We're not doing this for the money. We're doing it for some free winches. Oh, this vinegar bath works amazing. But if you want it to work even better, you come in once in a while and give her a little scrub. Keep her going. Just boom, boom, boom. So it's yellowish. That tells me it's super basic. Darker, yeah. We're checking the pH on. Well, let's see. Hold that. I'm going to add some sodium bicarb to see which color it turns. Okay. We're trying to check the pH on this ammonia. Because when you do the vinegar, you want to change the pH back so that it doesn't keep eating through the metal after it eats through the rust. Where am I going? The orange one? 1, 2, 3, 4. So more red. So it is on the basic side. Turning it more basic. Yeah. So this is already on the basic side. So this would be a good flush out for when we're doing the vinegar. To get rid of the acid. Once you know you're good to go, I'm going to pour the rest right in here. Just why wouldn't I? Yep. Redundancy. Always check. 1, 2, 3, 4 is orange. Okay. Well, good to know. The more you know. Good to know after your vinegar bath. Dun, 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 dun. Right there. Oh, man. It seems like a little more. I went to the Walmart parking lot and I just started measuring other people's trailers. And they were anywhere from 3 feet to 4 feet to the hitch. Okay, so we're about 3.5 feet right to the hitch now. And what we want to do is, like, we know a bumper is 6 feet across, right?
Yep.
So we want to have at least 3 feet of this for jackknifing purposes.
Yeah, so when your hitch is on here, so here's half of your bumper. Let's say your trailer hitch is here, and you start to turn. There's your bumper. You're hooked up. You start to turn. It's like, oh, I'm jackknifing. Oh, I hit the frame. I didn't hit the trailer. Nice.
And then you start pushing that over. That gets bent. There, all hell breaks loose. But
Yeah.
okay. All right, let's do it. I say we do it. Stop talking about it. All right. So over here, you see we're just a bit shy of what we want to do. So I'm just going to fill that in with more metal. And we'll, like I showed you, we'll put the whatever that piece was on there, some sort of gusset piece. We use that. We'll slide this in here. I need a little more. So I'm going to build it up equally on both sides just so it looks cool. But I'm going to get it from this, which is something I also got for free. Somebody was throwing away, and I think it was mine, and then it was Chris's, and then it was, I don't know who that is, IBG, I don't know. I think I might have stole it from my nephew. Thanks, Mike. Check this out.
Oh,
So this is where I'm at. I gave myself a little stanchion here to weld down to because I ain't going to be able to reach under there. So that just goes right in there. Boom. She welds to the strong metal that way, the strong metal this way. This will brace this all up. I may do a little tab this way as well, but then I get to weld under there. Then I'll just cover that up with whatever metal I got laying around. Same thing over here. Just welded a little stanchion up there. We put that bad boy right there. We pop that in, we weld it, done.
nice.
Now, where are you at, son?
Yeah, mine's a little more boring.
Bolted all that in, I think. I don't know if we saw that or not, but we drilled holes. Got that all bolted in. Ground that out, ready for weld. Now this is going to go on top. This was, as you know, the hitch that we got from my brother Tom. We're going to slice it in half, basically. We put it up here, scored it, and it's going to cover the top of this for structure, and then you can bang things up on it. And we're going to put the lumber rack,
half lumber rack,
half rack. And this is where we've been getting the metal. I'm just so proud of the zero budget.
Nice.
A little bit from here. This used to be metal here, Johnny. Used to be metal here, and a little down there.
And that used to
Not
be a
so
truck.
much in here.
That used to be the front end of a truck.
Booyah.
Booyah.
All right. And that's how you work zero budget.
Yeah.
Wow.
Save those gloves.
We'll reuse
Nice.
those. This thing is awesome. I made this about 10 years ago. So you plug it into, a dryer plug or whatever.
Nice.
It's pretty common. We did it for working on houses, actually. And then I just bought every plug I could think of and put it in this box. Every 220, 110, every configuration. You can put some breakers in there for the 220 and 110. So every NEMA plug, every plug I could think of is in there. So now it's just one big drop extension cord.
The universal extension cord.
Wow.
I like it.
Good job. Just recapping what we did today, I got this done. And this is solid, man. That is going nowhere. So it's like that piece, and it's welded down into the frame there, and this one's welded into the frame there. So it's basically just made a gusset from here to there. And this thing was just wobbly weak. So I squared it up and just beefed it up a bit. So that should be good for now. I can make a gate. We'll fill in those little holes with whatever metal we have laying around. We got these cut. This is cool.
That was
Our
nice.
top rail cut off of the whole I-beam there, Johnny. And then I put this on and I bolted it, and then that was the day. I don't know what Bob did.
Yeah, that was it. I took 28 minutes to cut these in half.
That was 14 minutes
with a
apiece.
circular saw.
Yeah,
that took
pretty
forever.
cool.
There's the scrap from it. But again, that was the hitch we got from my brother's house. Cut that in half, use those for the top rails. That's going to look real nice. Now this will mount the kind of the ladder rack on here. It'll probably only go about this high. We'll put some holes here for tie downs and make this bash proof so you can load stuff in it. You're not going to hurt the trailer. And maybe put one up here. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, I think put one up there just from left over from that, and then we'll grab the spare tire hanger that was under there. We'll cut it off because it was broken.
Yeah.
We'll put the spare tire in the front.
Nice.
So we're using up all this
Oh,
stuff.
and then did we tell them about that?
We haven't told them that. Let's just hold on until tomorrow. There.
All right, tomorrow. You're going to like
Just
that.
Wait a minute.
You're going to actually love that one. That one I've never seen done before. That's going to be a cool one.
That should be fun.
Yeah, on both sides. Okay. Looking
Still
good.
got to weld all that. We'll flip it around and do that, but we'll drill some holes in there. And I think it's cool just to have holes in here for, hooks for your ratchet straps.
Yeah,
or
lots of
whatnot.
tie downs.
We'll bolt the out of that.
Come on.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. All right. I think we did good, Johnny. What do you think? You think
Still-
we're just lazy today?
Still at, how much did you spend today? I'm still at zero.
I'm at zero.
You at zero?
I'm at zero.
All right. We're
'Cause
still
I
at
was-
zero, people.
Yep, I was drinking your Pepsi. So
Wow, look
I'm
at
at
this.
zero.
You know how we fixed the bed and straighten it out? Now this thing's bent.
Jeez.
So we'll have to straighten this out a little.
Oh, man.
It's bent the other way. Damn it.
Close enough.
It's going to
close
be great.
enough. Definitely close enough. Yeah, and we'll have to weld those on. I still got the clips. I still saved the piece from this thing, so we'll weld that back on. So when you put the jack in there, it'll match up.
And I use those cutouts for my gussets back there.
Yeah, perfect. Looking good.
Good day, good day.
Good day.
See you tomorrow.